Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be Isaac's 1 month update. He is 1 month. Yesterday he was, on the 22nd. I'm trying out a new angle here. I'm not sure if it's working or not, but yeah, he's having a little snooze here, so I don't want to wake him up. So yeah, I'll jump right in and get started. As for weight gain and length and all that kind of stuff, I'm not sure about his length, but we weighed him about a week ago and he was at 5 kilos already. He is quite a chunky monkey. With Leilani, she was 5 kilos at 6 weeks, or just under 5 kilos at 6 weeks, so he is definitely a lot bigger than she is. We don't see his doctor or anything until his 6-week checkup. The last appointment that we had was with the child health nurse, and that was at 10 days. So we haven't seen anybody since then. But yeah, so we see the doctor for 6 weeks, his 6-week update, checkup. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. So yeah. Like I said, he's chunky. He loves his milk. He is quite the feeder. Breastfeeding is going really, really well. It's definitely a lot easier this time. I know what I'm doing. It wasn't as sore. But yeah, he's just constantly on the boob. And he is so vocal all the time. Like he likes to grunt and make noises and all that kind of stuff. And especially when he's eating, he just like gulps and gulps and gulps. And yeah, you can definitely hear him going away, but yeah, loves his milk, definitely putting on weight, and also he's starting to get a lot of milk spots around his face and on his skin from, I'm not sure if it's because he's eating a lot, or, you know, making a mess, or if it's just I've got a really big supply and I'm leaking a lot, so it's all going over his face, but yeah. He is such a good baby. He is very quiet other than his grunting. Like all he's interested in is his milk and is sleeping. So he wakes up, he has a feed, goes back to sleep. But he does not like to be on his back. I'm thinking he has a little bit of reflux. I didn't experience this with Leilani, so I'm not really too sure. But I need to bring that up with my doctor when we see her next. Because yeah, he hates sleeping or lying on his back because it all brings it all up. Even on like a slight angle, he still just does not like to be on his back. You hear the grunting noises. But yeah, so gripe water has been our best friend. I started it really early. They say you shouldn't give babies gripe water until they're about 1 month, but we started at 2 weeks because he just could not sleep, he could not do anything, he was just in pain. He definitely has a lot of wind. With Leilani, she did 1 burp and she was fine, whereas with Isaac, he just constantly burps and he chucks up a lot. I mentioned that in his first week update, but yeah, he does still chuck up a lot. So yeah. It's definitely nothing too crazy, like he doesn't stay up all hours of the night, he just it's hard for him to get comfortable, but once he is comfortable, he's out like a light, so yeah, hopefully the doctor will let me know if it's something to be worried about, but we're dealing with it now, so that's fine. Like I said, he is sleeping alright. The first 2 weeks we couldn't really get into a routine, but after that we started doing his routine as, you know, like every second night we give him a bath and then put him into his PJs. We give him a bit of gripe water, swaddle him and go to bed. We usually go to bed around 10:30, 11, and then he'll sleep through until about 3 o'clock. Sometimes he'll go to 4, and then he has a feed, and then after that, so we get that good first stretch, and then after that he sort of wakes up. It's hard to say, like sometimes he'll wake up every hour, sometimes it'll be every 2 hours, but for the most part we are getting a good night's sleep. Sometimes there's an off day, but he's definitely loves his sleep. As for big sister, she absolutely adores him. She constantly wants to be around him, wants to hold him, wants to kiss him. She's now very persistent with his dummy, like loves to give him his dummy and like force it into his mouth. So it's been a bit of a struggle trying to not keep her away from him, but to just sort of let him have his space a bit, because she just smothers him. But it's good. I'd rather that than the jealousy and whatnot, so nothing to complain about there. And like I said, he loves his dummy. With Leilani, she never took a dummy, and I did mention this in the first week as well. He's still taking his dummy. He loves it because he's such a comfort sucker. Because I'm still unsure whether if I'm overfeeding him and that's causing the reflux and the throwing up. But yeah, so I'm trying to give him his dummy a bit more so that he's not chucking up as much. But still trying to figure things out. My mum went back to work this week, so she was at home with us for 3 weeks. And then like the first week that he was alive, she was at work, and then she had 3 weeks off, and now she's back at work. So yeah, she was really helpful, especially with Trent's broken arm, like keeping up with the housework and the cooking and that sort of stuff. She took care of that. So now we're getting back into the routine of actually doing stuff for myself. But like I said, Trent is still off with his broken arm, so he's healing up nicely now, so he's also been a big help. So it worked out alright now that he's got time off, because yeah, I've got an extra set of hands, and with 2 kids it's a lot easier. I think I would be a lot more stressed out if he was back at work, so that's good. As for me, 4 weeks postpartum, I've noticed that this recovery was a lot quicker than with Leilani. I'm not sure if it's because I had to, because I just didn't have time to sit around in bed, or because that my body's been through it all, so it wasn't such a shock. But yes, I've recovered a lot easier and a lot faster this time. I feel like I was back to normal after 2 weeks, so that's been pretty good. I sort of pushed myself that first week just because Trent was completely out of it, and there was a couple of days where I was just like, I need to slow down because it's just not good. I feel like my insides are going to fall out, but it's all calmed down now, everything's all good. I haven't been doing much exercise. I'm just not interested in that, so we've been doing a lot of walking though around shopping centres. But other than that, I need to get back into going for walks and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, the last time I checked, which was about a week ago, I was just under 70 kgs, so I've lost I think 5 kilos. I don't know, I'm not keeping track, I really don't care. But yeah, I'm happy with how my body looks. I'm a lot more comfortable this time around than I was with Leilani, just because it wasn't such a drastic change. I mean, with Leilani, my body had completely changed, whereas this time around it looks the same, so I'm happy. I am missing my bump though, but it's so nice to have him here. But yeah, everything else I think, like I said, breastfeeding's going alright, my boobs aren't sore, bleeding has pretty much finished now, and yeah, I think that's it for me. So I think that's everything for his first month. I really can't think of anything else. Other than he is a lot more alert now, obviously. He's sleeping now, but he does spend a lot more time awake and looking around, so we have been putting him on his playmat, not so much time in the bouncer anymore. He's started to come off his bouncer. I don't know why, I think maybe because he doesn't like being on his back, but yeah, he doesn't like his bouncer anymore, which was the same with Leilani. I don't know what it is with my kids, they just don't like to sit still, I guess, but he does like his playmat for little times, for little amounts of time, just to, yeah, look around. And Sissy usually comes along and annoys him, so he doesn't have much time on there, but yeah, definitely loves to look around and see what everyone's doing. He holds his neck up really well. he has from day dot, but yeah, he's definitely a strong little man. But yeah, he is just a dream. This month has been pretty amazing, and we just love having him around. So yeah, that's everything for this 1 month update. I will show you my belly if you're interested, but yeah, I probably won't after this one because nothing's going to change unless I exercise. So yeah. Okay, so here is the 1 month postpartum belly on the side. I haven't been using my creams or stretch mark lotions or anything like that, just because I cannot be bothered. And my linea nigra is slowly going away, but it's still there. And here's a closer look at Bubby. He's so adorable. If you want to see more pictures, don't forget to check out my Instagram. I post a lot on my Instagram. But there is Isaac at 1 month. Thanks so much for watching our 1 month update. Hopefully I can get back into a routine of updating videos, but obviously not being pregnant anymore, the weekly videos aren't coming. So trying to figure out new content. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you all in my next video, which will most likely be a 2 month update. Bye.